Hi, this is Coach Keegan. For those of you who don't know me, I've been with the Timberwolves now for a year. I played for the organization for about 10 years. Today I'm going to walk you guys through some circuit workouts that you can be doing at home during this pandemic. We're all kind of stuck. That would be really good to obviously increase strength and conditioning during this time where we're not able to go outside or go and do anything at the rink. So the only workout that I have that will require you to maybe have something extra is up to you. Everything that I show you is stuff that everybody can do at home, no matter what space you have, and you can kind of change it according to what you're able to do. And I'm also going to show in the circuits if there's any way to make certain workouts easier for the people who are unable to do the regular style of the workout. So the first circuit we're going to walk through is just a quick little three, and all these circuits are 3 workouts together. So it's going to be push-ups, squats, and leg lifts, and you're just going to do those together. And I'm just going to walk you through the movements real quick here. So with push-ups, a lot of the time you hear coaches getting on people for having bad form, and the bad form comes from people having their butts in the air, butts too low, right, and their hands maybe out too far, whatever it might be. So the best way to do that is, if you fall down, wherever your hands go is where you should start your push-up. And again, keeping that body flat, bring your chest to the ground, right? Closer your hands are together, more triceps you'll work. Farther apart, more chest you'll work, right? So that's one. The squats, again, as you guys know, you'll hear coaches harp on people for not getting low enough, but also squats, if you go too low, it doesn't work out as good. So what you want is 90 degrees, right? 90-degree knee bend, feet about shoulder width apart, 90 degrees, come up. Might seem simple. You do 100 of those a day though, it'll change a lot. Last one is the leg lifts. You have 2 ways you can do your leg lifts. Bring your hands behind your head, like that. We don't want to touch our feet to the ground. Or, if you need the extra help, hands under your butt. Same thing. So that's circuit number 1. With doing the push-ups, I usually recommend about 10 push-ups, 20 squats, 20 leg lifts if you can. If you need to do more, you want more resistance, awesome. If you have a nice little band, that works really well for the squats. You can get these on Amazon, a little pack for about $11. But again, those are what you can do. Real quick with the push-ups, gotta make sure you get that right form. Don't have your butt in the air, don't have it too low. The other thing, if you're really struggling with the push-ups, there is one more variant you can do, which is just bring your knees down and you push up like this. It's a little bit easier if you're really struggling with getting push-ups done, and it's a good way to start to train your body to be able to do it better. So second circuit we're going to do is, again, one that's going to help you with that strength and conditioning, and it's a triangle push-up, lunges, scissor kicks. And when triangle push-up, what that means is when you're pushing up, you're trying to make a triangle, and what that's going to do is it's going to work your triceps a lot more when you push. And then lunges and scissor kicks. So I'll show you those real quick. So your triangle push-up, again, you bring your hands in a triangle shape, right? Still bring it down to your chest, right? And what that does is it works a lot more tricep. Okay, again, the wider you go, the more chest you'll work. The closer you come in, the more triceps. Right? So that's the first one. Second is lunges. Just to do standing lunges, you don't need to walk anywhere. Get your feet together, step out. Again, you want your knee to almost touch the ground. Your knee that's lunging forward should not go over your toes like this. Just stay behind your toes. You step back up and go to the other side. Back up. scissor kicks, same motion almost as your leg lifts, but you're doing one at a time. So get your legs up, again, hands behind your head. This is the harder version. And so on and so forth. Again, if you want to make it easier, hands under your butt. And so on and so forth. When you do those for triangle push-up, what you're hoping for is at least 10 if you can. If not, again, you can do that variation where you bring your knees down. Lunges, shoot for about 20. When I say 20, that means 10 for each leg. After that, shooting for, with the scissor kicks, about 10 each leg. So again, 20 in total. The last circuit that I'm going to show you guys is one that's going to be a little bit more for cardiovascular. Burpees, broad jumps, and strides. And there's a couple variations I'm going to show you for all those, 2 of which you can actually do together, and I'll get to that right now. So burpees, a simple burpee, right? You come down, out, push up, feet back up, and jump. What you want to do is try and do those as fast as you can, because that's where your cardiovascular is going to come in, and it's really going to start to help you out. But what you can also do, if you want to bring the broad jump into it, so you have your broad jump, right? As far as you can, back the other way. You can, however, do them together though. You do your burpee, and broad jump. Turn around, do it again. If you do those together, you're going to be working a lot of muscles that you use for skating, and a lot of explosiveness will come out of that. The last one there was, sorry, I just got to make sure. Last one is your strides. So again, if you have the ability to get bands, awesome. If not, you can still do these without the bands. So it's just keeping that form, 90-degree knee bend, legs. You want, even if you're just doing this, it might seem simple, might seem pointless, but getting your body into that motion of a stride, even without resistance, is going to help you a ton when we get back on the ice. If you have the ability to get one of these, you put it on your knees, or right above your knees, and what it's going to help to do is really push that stride motion and control those muscles. Push that stride motion, control those muscles. When we do our strides, we got to remember our weight transfers. So when I push out, all of my weight is on this leg. You can see my nose, my knee, and my toe are in a straight line. All of my weight is here. When I transfer, bringing this leg back in, and I push out. Again, all of my weight should be on this leg. Toe, knee, and nose in a straight line. Transfer. The whole idea of that is not for speed. You want to do those slow, because doing them slow will really push those muscles to get that muscle memory, which, being stuck at home, we're losing that ability. So again, your workouts, your circuits that you can be doing at home. First one, really good, really simple, push-ups, squats, leg lifts. 10 push-ups, 20 squats, 20 leg lifts. Do that 3 times, that'll help a ton. Second circuit was the triangle push-ups, lunges, scissor kicks. Again, if you're struggling with push-ups, you can always bring your knees to the ground, but you still want to keep that form with your upper body, keeping it flat. If you don't, it's going to really start to mess up what muscles you're working and eventually start to harm your body. Then the last one was your burpees, broad jumps, and strides. Again, a burpee, you can do that, and the broad jump together. If you do them together, it'll really create that cardiovascular workout. You do 10 of them. Once you do 10, you go into your strides. And you do that 3 times each. Again, these are circuit workouts. They're meant to be done simultaneous because you're going to start to work your cardiovascular, which being stuck at home, we're losing that ability even if we're doing these workouts, not being on the ice. And nothing's ever going to compare to doing a 60-second drill or anything like that, but it still is going to help a lot with our lungs and our cardiovascular. And then finally, just make sure when you're doing these, okay, you're drinking water. Too many times I see hockey players not drinking water when they're working out. Make sure to do so. If you do these circuits, it's going to help out a ton come the time we get to go back on the ice. Hope to see you guys soon, but that's all.